This one's from my baby boy, Dakota. Is that a lion over there doing the Macarena? I will explain.
Oh,
let's go.
God.
Do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Because we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh, yeah! Off we go on a Monday. Good morning. What? Shut up. Welcome to the Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. And I already know why Shane is shaking his head. I have two thoughts as to why he's shaking his head. What I opened the show with, and I think I'm going to have all the guys do a cold open from here on out. Now, each one of us will come up with a cold open. And then the second one is that intro that the evil genius Cole Johnson put together. That's why.
I'm sorry. It's going to get me every time.
That was absolutely
Victor hadn't seen it yet until now.
Yeah, that's why I was I stood up and applaud just now because that was absolutely beautiful. And again, it's like I said, for me personally, because I'm like the youngest in terms of broadcasting and all that. It's not always in my niche. I do it because you guys do it and you guys allow me to do it. But to be able to have something like that made by Cole Johnson, I feel humbled. I feel so honored.
You're a big part of this, man.
I appreciate it.
And he took the perfect piece from you.
Yeah.
When they talked about the All-Star game.
Hey, he took both parts because I was talking about the games where they were breaking 100 and the All-Star game was unusual.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And of course, with me, he did me much honor with the font that the 49ers used, the saloon font, and my piece of a rant from for Brock Purdy.
Yep.
Speaking of rants.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Speaking of rants, Antonio freaking Clown.
Yeah.
I know we're going to get to the NFL draft. We're going to get to the NBA playoffs or lack thereof. We're even going to get to the NHL playoffs.
We got a lot on the card.
We got a lot on the card for the next 180 minutes.
but
I'm down.
But Victor,
Yeah.
your Rudy Poo candy ass, open your mouth.
Yes, I did. And I apologize.
Don't.
I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time for somebody to sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally we don't open like this, but since Victor opened his mouth in pre-show, this is necessary. Now go.
All right. I feel like I'm a principal that has to deal with a problem child. Because every single time I wonder two things. Well, actually, I wonder three things every morning.
Mm-hmm.
How can I better myself today?
Yep.
How can the Moroccan Republic Cowboys Nation embarrass me today? And what abject idiocy Antonio Clown's going to get himself into?
I think we have the answer for two of those at least.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So,
oh dear.
we all know that the sports world has been completely alight. It's been on fire, especially after the recent class of the WNBA draft. And of course, the headliner being Caitlin Clark. Leave it to Antonio Clown to open his mouth.
Again.
I don't know where to begin with this guy. He has ruined his career beyond all recognition.
Fubar.
Quitting on several teams.
Beyond.
The last time we saw this man on the field was when he was in a Buccaneers uniform and decided to walk his happy you-know-what off the field after he wasn't getting the ball enough, took off his pants, took off his jersey, took off his shirt in the middle of the game while Tampa Bay was on a comeback. And I believe it was against the Jets, too.
It was against the
Yes, it
Jets.
was.
And walked his happy candy you-know-what off the field.
His Rudy Poo happy candy ass.
And then on top of that, proclaim that, well, I was injured, so that's why I was so angry. Like, bro, Tampa Bay had a bunch of doctors. Not one of them said that you were injured. To the point where you told the coach at the time that you weren't getting the ball, and that's why you didn't want to play anymore.
Who does he think he is? Keyshawn Johnson?
Right.
At least Keyshawn Johnson backed up his play.
Screwed up your career in Pittsburgh. You screwed up your career in Oakland. You screwed up your career in New England.
Badly.
And then you screwed up your career to the point where you start making lascivious texts towards the ex-wife of one of your boys, the one you wanted to work with, Tom Brady.
Dear Lord.
Then you tried to hand in ownership with the Albany Empire. And look what you did with it.
Idiots.
So I'm thinking there's no way he's going to come out and do something stupid now, right? Well, no, he did. In a tweet, and yes, I use tweet because I still Twitter, not X.
Screw X.
I can't. Go on.
In a tweet,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Clown decided to speak about the lady parts of Caitlin Clark, saying, "Open it, please." It's disgusting, but I gotta be fair.
All right, let's be fair. Saying, quote,
Caitlin Clark looks like she likes to keep it hairy.
Close quote.
Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up isn't just for me, once again, slam Antonio Clown, which is what I like to do, though. Of course, my power is to slam Antonio Clown for the loser that he is.
Such an easy target, no less.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why this irked me so much is because I believe in the realm of sports, there needs to be a modicum of respect These are a measure of respect. No matter what gender, what race, and we'll get into that later on.
Yep.
What sport you're in, if you are putting your body on the line for sport, you are owed a measure of respect for what you do, whether it's on the court, the field, whether it's on a diamond, or whether it's on 100 yards. You are owed a large measure of respect for what you do. And speaking about someone's private parts, which, by the way, you've shown yours at a public pool
More than once.
like the clown that you are.
Unfortunately.
Talking about someone's private parts that you are not welcome to, that you don't know about, and should keep its name and the person and the owner's name out of your mouth. But I will say this: the one silver lining about it was how Caitlin Clark handled it.
Mm-hmm.
She merely blocked him and let it go. The last thing I needed was to hear Caitlin Clark go on a tirade about what Antonio did and have everyone else call her that she, claim that she's just unreasonable, that she just can't take a joke, because this is obvious Antonio Brown just being Antonio Brown. That's the problem.
Yeah, major problem.
A big problem.
A clown. Now, granted, he's had some brain injuries. I get that. But there comes a point where someone somewhere has to sit him down and say, look,
shut up.
You are a father of 5. You need to set a positive example that you're not setting. You haven't said in your professional career, and now you're not even setting it in your personal career. It is time to stop.
Please.
It's time for you to actually wake up and be a grown man. Of this clown. If one of your daughters was joining, let's say, the WNBA, and someone said something like that to your daughter, wouldn't you have a problem with it?
I know I certainly would.
Yep.
I've got 3 of them. I know for a doggone fact I'd have a problem.
And then what's even funnier was that after Caitlin blocked him, he once again said, oh, Caitlin Clark is the quote-unquote cracker of the year because she wouldn't engage with him. And she shouldn't.
Thank God she did.
This is the first and last time I'm going to talk about Antonio Brown, hopefully for a long while. Because I'm realizing now that whenever I talk about someone like Antonio Clown, the actual news that the sports world deserves doesn't get it. They don't get the sports news that they deserve. And we're going to give it to them. Now, I'm done. Someone tag in.
I don't think a tag in is necessary. Because you said everything we needed to say.
All I'm going to say is, Antonio, get up out the seat. We're done with you.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that.
Thank you, Mr. McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr.
Right.
Thank you, Mr. McCarthy, indeed. If someone were to say that about my daughter, you'd have to hold me back. If someone were to say that about any of my daughters, I'm going to jail.
Right.
I know the feeling.
Right.
Because someone will get a stone cold stunner, a last ride, and a rock bottom within the first 30 seconds. Then I bring out the weapons.
I don't even have daughters. Say that about my sister. Snowman, you've met her. Let's say someone said about Jamie.
Somebody say that about Jamie. They're getting a clothesline from hell.
Exactly.
They're getting a clothesline from hell. They don't want to see me. They don't want to see me in full Hulk mode.
Right.
I mean, what's the phrase? Don't make me angry.
You wouldn't like me.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Angry.
Which a certain person is trying to make me right now, but I ain't gonna let him.
Good.
Cool.
Good.
Let's pause right here. Droid's on the way at the bottom of the hour. And a switch because Mr. McCarthy won't be able to join us. So we'll bring in Droid to talk NHL playoffs at the bottom of the hour. But when we come back, the NBA playoffs has started. Whoopee. And I'll begin with a statement that Jason Joseph ain't going to like, and he's one of my best friends. Joel Embiid, you a bitch.
We'll be back after this.
Oh, yeah.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
Yeah, we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business. Also, just make some awesome friends.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family on $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, Sleet or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
So Snowman's been asked, who's the face of the NBA? The face of the NBA has been residing in the Bay since he got here. And his name is Wardell Stephen Curry, the only unanimous MVP in NBA history. Take that.
Oh, yeah! Welcome back to Snowman in the Morning.
Yeah, we're here. We're back. Snowman in the Morning. This portion brought to you by Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. And if you want to help us out, make sure you can drop a cash app to $Tallman Dr. K50. And every donation that comes in will go toward me helping my family. And I thank y'all very much. Snowman's going to become a brand ambassador for someone very special. Details at the end of the week. And of course, Thursday's the NFL draft. We'll have all kinds of draft talk throughout the course of the week. DROID's coming at the bottom of the hour to talk NHL playoffs, but I want to go to the NBA playoffs. And I want to start in the Western Conference, and considering the fact how LeBron got his ass kicked.
Yep.
You know what? I must make an admission. I listened, not watched, listened to the second quarter of that game. The Lakers had a 12-point lead. They lost by 11. Which tells me two things. One, ain't nobody messing with Nikola Jokic. Not even the Oklahoma City Thunder.
No.
Nope.
And two, LeBron's planning his move out of LA. Watch. And it coincides. Shut up. Although we know
I did not know we were doing this show at SeaWorld.
Well,
they're needed.
SeaWorld is at crypto.com arena.
Yeah, it is.
Anyhow.
And there's no way that Denver's not going to blow through either the Thunder or the Clippers because they're barely being able to put up a fight.
Want them to
the only team, honestly, that can keep up with the Nuggets would be Minnesota. And that's a stretch in and of itself because all they have is Anthony Edwards. I don't trust anybody else in the Western Conference except the Denver Nuggets.
That doesn't surprise me. And we talked about this Friday, man.
The Thunder are a bunch of frauds because they shouldn't have lost by 2 to the Pelicans. They shouldn't have beaten the Pelicans only by 2. I beg your pardon. They should have blown away the New Orleans Pelicans after New Orleans had to play not 1, but 2 play-in games. 2.
Right.
The Clippers and the Mavericks, can we just give them both L's?
Off to the NBA Cup with them.
NBA Cup with you.
Not even the NBA Cup.
You both suck. You don't even deserve to be in the NBA
You
Cup.
both suck. You don't even have a chance at the NBA Cup. And the Clippers blew out the Mavericks without Kawhi Leonard. By game 6, that will reverse itself.
Easily.
Timberwolves are going to sweep Phoenix, which means Minnesota's going to run into the Denver Nuggets because Denver's going to kick Los Angeles' ass.
Right.
Oh,
This Nuggets series is over next weekend. Period. This Nuggets series is over next weekend when we have the following Monday. If it should end in a sweep, then the following Monday we will have for about an hour our annual LeBron homegoing service or end of playoff service. Our annual LeBron playoff exit service.
Yep.
I'll go get the hearse.
And I say for an hour because I'm going to be laughing for about 59 minutes of it.
Yep.
I'll go get the hearse.
No, I have the hearse. I already got the hearse because I could fit in that sumbitch. As I said, I don't trust the Thunder as the number 1 seed. I believe Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should be taken off of the MVP conversation. Matter of fact, there's only one MVP to me this year, and that's Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
Period.
I can see that.
Period.
I agree.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, even though he led his team in scoring, sucks. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch. They're going to run into either the Clippers or the Mavericks. God help us.
Oh, God.
Can we just give all 4 of those teams L's? And
Well,
just
so
have
you
the Timberwolves and the Nuggets be the Western Conference Finals?
So you guys sent to the NBA Cup. So which 2 are you sending?
None of them.
You
F them
guys
all.
You guys send 2.
No.
Yep.
I don't. Okay, 2 to the NBA Cup. Oklahoma City. No, just Oklahoma City. F that. What's up, Phil? Phil joining us in the chat. Ryan McCarthy in the chat. Sig Diggy in the chat with us. Come on down and join us. You know why I only send Minnesota to the NBA Cup? Because they need 1 more year of seasoning. That's it.
Okay.
All the rest of these teams, the Thunder, the Pelicans, the Clippers, the Mavericks, and the Phoenix Suns, you know what? All y'all get out. See you next year.
I would say
all y'all get out.
I would send OKC and Phoenix to the NBA Cup. The rest I have.
I don't even send OKC to the NBA Cup. OKC is a bunch of frauds.
Well, yeah, that's why I said to the NBA Cup, because the only way they could actually be
Minnesota. I can send to the NBA Cup because they need 1 more year of seasoning before they really take over the Western Conference. And for that to happen, to be the champs, you must unseat the champs. And nobody is unseating the Denver Nuggets. All right,
not now.
Now to the Eastern Conference.
Does it really matter coming out? It's Boston.
It's the Boston Celtics. The Miami Feet got run over. The Cleveland Cadavers barely won. The Milwaukee Bucks got rescued by Dame Time, although I still feel the Bucks are going to go down in 6 games.
Yeah.
Because, and here's why I say this, and I know Droid's going to chew my head off, but I got to say this. This is why I think Indiana will win this series. If there's one place this year that has given Milwaukee all sorts of heebie-jeebies, it is Indianapolis, Indiana.
You're not wrong.
That's true.
And we don't know how strong Giannis is going to be when he gets back.
Look, I know it's called Gamebridge Fieldhouse, but if there's any place that has given the Bucks historically, all kinds of problems, besides Chicago, it is Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yep, it's Indy.
And now they have to win this. Thank you, George. Regular season. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem for Milwaukee. And plus, I'll give you another reason why Milwaukee is going to go down. His name is Doc Rivers.
Right.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, but I haven't trusted Doc Rivers since 2010.
Nor should you.
When he brought them within an eyelash. An eyelash.
That's the only time Doc Rivers ever done anything.
Thank you. Thank you. I love what Doc Rivers is giving. See, here's another reason why I don't trust the Milwaukee Bucks. You were 30-11 with Adrian Griffin as your coach. Why'd you fire him?
Stupid.
There we go. Bitter Truth Show is with us. They're the Cowboys of basketball. Well, there are a couple of teams in the NBA that are the Cowboys of basketball.
That's the Lakers.
Yep. No. That's both Los Angeles' teams. That's both the Crippers and the Fakers.
I say Lakers more because Lakers more often than not will always say LeBron's going to the championship. He's going to the championship, just like the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. You don't hear that a lot with the Clippers.
I just drank some coffee. Will you quit making me sick?
You don't hear that a lot with the Clippers.
Because they got nothing to speak of.
Exactly.
I mean, hell, the Clippers had a 3-1 lead against the Houston Rockets and
choked it up.
My gracious.
Choked it up like a bat for a softball pitch. You're right.
Now, The series I'm watching in the East, because everything else is going to be over in no more than 6 games, is the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers. Why am I watching that series? Because Joel Embiid, you a bitch. And after going down with an injury, trying to lob a pass to yourself.
He's so dumb.
You idiot.
He's so dumb.
Here we go.
Listen, I hate to say this, and Jason Joseph is going to beat my brains out, but Joel Embiid, you ain't show me nothing when it comes to the playoffs.
Right.
Listen, what's up, Hawk TV? Thanks for joining us. Listen, let me say this as plainly as I can. The regular season is just that, the regular season. For you to have me believe in you, Joel Embiid, you need to show me something from now to June. If you get to June, and considering the fact you're playing the second-seeded Knicks, Joel Embiid, you're going to have the quickest exit of your playoff career. And I'm willing to bet you that Joel Embiid is planning his exit out of Philadelphia, which is 2 years too late.
Agreed.
Yep. I'll believe that.
It is 2 years too late. You should have left 2 years ago when you had the opportunity, especially when the Sixers were in flux when trying to figure out what the hell to do with James Sherman Harden, who's a bitch.
Who will also screw over the Clippers.
Yep.
And ain't all he screwed over the Rockets, and Cole Johnson can say a lot about that.
Oh, yeah.
2018,
Yeah.
Anyone? Listen.
Are we?
You want to know why I haven't trusted the 76ers since Joel Embiid came in tow with them, and I'll give you the exact reason why. He's got the physical tools, yes, but I have 2 reasons. 1, he cannot stay healthy to save his life, and 2, he ain't got it up here. I've said that for years about Joel Embiid. I've said that for years about Joel Embiid. He does not have it between the ears, and he's 8 years in and hasn't figured out, hey, if I play in the post for most of the game, then I can carry my team. If I step out like Nikola Jokic and only on occasion, then I can surprise him. You ain't got nothing to surprise me with, Joel Embiid.
Well, let me ask this, though, man. Who right now really does have it upstairs? Besides Nikola Jokic, besides Steph Curry, besides a handful of others.
Stop.
Wemby.
Wemby's on the upside, and I've seen him play in Okay, I'll give you Wembanyama because that's a personal connection with me because I saw him play in person.
But the reason why I'm saying is that maybe, and this is me just being facetious for the sake of being facetious, are we gauging today's NBA players from a standard that probably no longer exists? You don't have a lot of the David Robinsons, the Tim Duncans, the Patrick Ewings, the Pistol Pete Maraviches, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants, the Dr. J's. You don't have that anymore. You don't have that type of mentality. The last person that I remember that had that mentality for a while was Derrick Rose.
Yeah, and unfortunately, injuries curtailed his career.
Exactly.
Although, congrats to Derrick Rose on a wonderful 15-season career.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to say something that'll make Victor laugh, cry, and cringe at the same time.
Okay.
And I'm going to say something that's going to make Jason Joseph laugh, cry, and cringe at the same time. I was thinking about this during pre-show.
He gonna curse.
No, I'm not going to curse.
No, I'm talking about JJ gonna curse.
Oh, yeah. I know JJ gonna curse when I say my next sentence, and it goes like this. Joel Embiid is worse than Kwame Brown.
Oh! Oh! Oh, my God!
You're supposed to play 4 quarters, Joel Embiid. You only played 3.
Here I am, pulling out a notebook. I have a pen in hand. I will not curse. I will not curse. I will not curse. I will not curse. I will not
curse. Victor, I will say it for you. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. I did not think that's where that was going, but my gracious.
And my next 3 words are as follows. Find the lie. unless the 76ers win tonight in MSG, and they ain't winning in MSG,
no,
my statement Remains.
Joel
Embiid is about as bad. Listen, Joel Embiid is about as bad as Kwame Brown, who's about as bad as Roy Hibbert, who's about as bad as Ryan
Hollins.
I cannot. Ryan Hollins doesn't even count.
Ooh.
As Chris Dudley. There we go.
You talk about the bright lights of the MSG, right? There's no way that Joel Embiid is gonna.
Hell no.
So are we diagnosing that Mr. Joel Embiid is gonna suffer from Prescott syndrome?
Let me put it this way. I want y'all to go back to 1989 when these two teams met.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Sixers had game 1 in hand, and they let the Knicks off the hook. The Sixers had game 1 in hand after an incredible third quarter, which was led by Joel Embiid. Guess what happened? Like the Cardinals did against the Bears in 2006, they let them off the hook.
They were
and
who they thought they were.
7. And the Sixers lost by 7. New York is going to kick their asses tonight.
God,
because you don't give a 2 seed that much confidence.
You don't. You don't
give them that much confidence when you have them on the ropes, you have them down by 5, and yet you allow them to crawl back even or within striking distance when you've had a 32-point third quarter.
Yep. Your ass can get kicked in the mouth.
And they're going to get kicked in the mouth and kicked in the ass.
To the shadow realm with
you know what? You know what's going to happen? And Victor, you're going to get a kick out of this because it's an inside joke between you and I.
Okay.
The Sixers are going to get buried at the Spectrum, and they're going to get kicked in the ass.
Yep. That's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to kick shot.
They're going to get buried at center court at the Spectrum, and they're going to get kicked in the ass in New York tonight.
And sent to the shadow realm.
And sent to the Shadow Realm won't even accept them. If the Shadow Realm won't accept the Brooklyn mess.
Oh, Shadow Realm has no choice but to accept the Brooklyn mess.
The Shadow Realm has a lot. As far as I'm concerned, the Shadow Realm have a lot of choices, and the Brooklyn mess ain't one of them. Shadow Realm Wireless, maybe. The Shadow Realm itself, oh hell no. They'll chew up the mess and spit them out. Just like they're going to chew up the Sixers and spit them out.
True.
The 76ers are headed for a rebuild after this playoff series because the New York Knicks are going to pound them in the dirt. They're going to kick him in the ass, and they're going to tell him, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. There, I'm done.
Oh, God, what a start to the day.
Right.
We're just warming up.
That's Snowman's take. What is yours?
What is yours? Thank you. Come on after the break. We got to handle a little business with DROID to talk NHL playoffs. And the Vegas Golden Knights are going to spring an upset. I said it. Of course, I could be wrong. We'll talk about it when y'all get back.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
IRS open up. The IRS is the most feared agency in the country and has the power to seize assets, garnish wages, and even put you in jail for back taxes and unfiled tax returns. Don't be a victim. Call Kick IRS right now and let us kick those IRS problems out of your life once and for all. Our powerful team of tax experts will fight hard for you and will not stop until we've resolved your tax problems on your terms. And if you qualify, we may even reduce or eliminate your tax debt altogether. No more sleepless nights wondering when the IRS is going to come after you. Take control of your tax problems today and make the phone call. We have an A rating with a Better Business Bureau, and we offer a 100% written guarantee, so there's nothing to lose and everything to gain. The consultation is free and the phone call is free. So pick up the phone right now and kick those IRS problems out of your life once and for all.
Call 800-807-8188. That's 800-807-8188. 800-807-8188.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Attention, first responders from across the country. If you were in New York to help during the 9/11 tragedy or during the 11 months afterward, and later developed any of these cancers or respiratory illnesses, you may be entitled to a substantial settlement. A $10 billion compensation fund is in place for 9/11 cancer victims. Do not wait to file your claim. Call now and speak with one of our attorneys. The call is confidential and free. Or reach us online at firstrespondersettlements.com.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now.
Call 800-418-8650. Call now.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light-optimizing lenses that block blue rays, so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Hey, Tow Man, they're waiting for you. This is Snowman in the Morning.
I want to read some comments that DROID said in the back chat. Welcome back to Snowman in the Morning. He said the Bucks actually won something versus the Cowboys. No lie there.
No.
He said, Doc Rivers is giving me a massive headache. I think the entire NBA is sick of Doc Rivers.
Yep.
Since him as a player with the New York Bricks.
Oof.
I've broken TVs because of that man. Talking about Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
The most popular thing the Clippers have right now is their local radio broadcaster, which, of course, is Noah Eagle, the son of Hall of Famer Ian Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
So what can you do? I know what we can do. Let's bring DROID on right now and talk some NHL hockey. DROID is here.
What's happening, partner in crime?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning, NHL fans. How are we doing today?
We're doing great.
Good morning.
Have you stopped laughing yet?
Like, I gotta say,
apparently I had you cracking up with my rants
earlier. It's including Victor's rants. Oh my god, y'all have me wheezing for like 10 minutes.
Thank you, kind sir.
They took the words clean out of my mouth. I had nothing else left to say.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
And I told Droid in the back chat we were just getting warmed up.
We really are.
And I'm getting warmed up to say something about the Winnipeg Jets and the Colorado Avalanche.
Go.
For those who missed it, the Colorado Avalanche and the Winnipeg Jets are facing each other in the first round. You want to know what the final score of Game 1 was?
Lay it on us.
7-6, Winnipeg over Colorado. How the fuck do you let up 6 goals each on each side? Georgiev, Hellebuck, what are you doing?
That's one for the swear jar. My gracious.
Oh my god.
To our radio affiliates, will not be getting this episode. I'm sorry.
No, not today.
Not today, we're not.
I apologize on my part, but oh my goodness,
okay.
Georgiev, Hellebuck, what are you doing? Like, did you forget how to make a save?
Yeah,
yes.
It does speak to something that I've wondered, because I've seen games like that where it's like 6-5 and 7. Like, scoring goals shouldn't be this easy.
The last game I saw like that was the 92 Stanley Cup final with the Hawks and the Penguins, and the Penguins wound up winning that game 6-5 in the old stadium. How do I know that? I yelled my brains out. me and 18,000 other people when Chicago Stadium was at its peak. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the thing is, the reason I'm so upset about this is because I pulled out some stats from Caller Hellebuck. His overall save percentage this regular season was a .921, the best in the NHL, the third best goals against average at a 2.39, and he had one of the best high danger save percentages at a .786. And he let up 6 goals, including letting one up at the end of the game when Colorado couldn't even come back.
Nope.
37, 19, and 4 for that.
And you know the city of Winnipeg is going nuts.
Oh yeah.
All right, you already got the Blue Bombers there, and now the Winnipeg Jets have won.
Right.
Listen, I never thought I would say the Winnipeg Jets are a playoff team. I never thought I'd say the Winnipeg Jets are ahead 1-0 in their playoff series, and yet both apply in this case.
Right.
Oh my goodness! But well, the Jets are known for choking the first round series. Should we go back to 2019 with the Blues?
Ooh.
Oh God, oh God.
That's a
why did you have to mention the St. Louis Blues to me?
But
why did you have to mention the St. Louis Blues to me?
I mean, I have a Tarasenko jersey, so. But one positive did come out of this game. One positive, and it's Kyle Connor. How about that from Kyle Connor? Can we get a round of applause for that performance? Oh my goodness! Let me open good old Real. Shout out Real, by the way.
Yep.
With the Winnipeg Jets, Kyle Connor ended the game with 2 goals and an assist, 3 points over everybody else. And Cale Makar, a defenseman, had more points than Nathan McKinnon, Arturi Lehkonen, and Mikko Rantanen. That tells you how good Cale Makar is.
Yeah.
It tells you how good this Winnipeg Jets team can be. Now, to your Panthers, they beat Tampa Bay 3-2, and I call for the Panthers to sweep this series.
I don't know about sweep, but I definitely see us winning it.
I see Florida winning this. I see Florida winning this series. What do you think was the key in that game?
Defense. I was actually Sir Shane Lake will tell you this. I was texting him during the first period. The Tampa Bay Lightning. Let me grab this real quick from Don and I's DMs. The Tampa Bay
too many
Lightning
damn
did not
nicknames.
get the Tampa Bay Lightning did not get their first shot on Sergei Bobrovsky until 4:01 remaining in the first.
Wow.
It took him almost 16 minutes to get a single shot on goal. That tells you how good the Panthers defense is right now at locking people up. And the Lightning only ended that game with 19 shots to the Panthers 28.
Wow.
And it's the same kind of Panthers defense they played last year when they caught fire against Boston and rode it all the way to the Stanley Cup. Now, Cameron wants me to talk about his New York Rangers, so we'll do this right now. The Rangers win 4-1, and Cameron, contrary to your popular belief, the Rangers are not winning the Stanley Cup. They will not end the 1994 jinx.
Two things. President's Trophy and the Carolina Hurricanes. Those are the two things that are going to prevent the New York Rangers from winning the Stanley Cup.
I think the last President's Trophy team, and this is part of this is a bias, part of this is because I'm old, but part of this I think the last team to win the President's Trophy to win the Stanley Cup, I believe, was the Blackhawks.
Yes, sir, it was
2013.
2013.
I think it was 2013. I think it was the Blackhawks.
You are correct. That is
correct. I got another reason why the Rangers won't make the Stanley Cup.
Because
my
the Rangers.
Bruins, that too, but my Bruins.
You're not making it past the second round. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, sir?
Oh, do I need to show you a name that haunts you? Do I need to show you that jersey?
I am kicking your ass later. I am kicking your ass later.
The battle for Connor Verhaeghe has begun.
I see
Kicking
that.
your ass later.
Oh,
Why
this is gonna
must
be a
you
treat.
bring that up?
Do I need to make the call? It comes to Verhaeghe. Turn, shoot, scores!
Wow.
The Panthers have
radio?
eliminated the Boston Bruins.
Who's the Panthers radio voice? What's his name?
Oh, Doug Plagens. That's his
Doug
name.
Plagens. Okay.
And their TV voice over there at Bally Sports Florida is
Let's
good
go
old
home,
Steve-
baby.
Stevie Goldstein. Love that man.
Let's go home, baby.
You should have
I
heard-
love that voice.
I wish I sent you this clip from Verhaeghe's goal against Tampa yesterday. You could hear Goldie's voice crack. Funniest thing I've heard.
You know what? Send it to me. I'll play it this week.
All right, let me.
I will play it this week.
Anyways, Matt Rempe is another person I wanted to talk about. Matt Rempe was not on my players to watch for the New York Rangers. My players to watch was Artemi Panarin, Adam Fox, and Chris Kreider.
Panarin, I get. Panarin, I get. Panarin is perfect for that New York Rangers team. Now, what if the stupidest thing, and I know Cameron's going to yell at me when I say this, but what if the stupidest thing happens and the Washington Capitals actually reverse their first round curse?
I think it's going to be whether or not Rempe can stay out of the box, because that's been one of their biggest problems. But hey, congratulations to the kid getting his first ever NHL playoff goal on his first shift. That's an achievement. And remember when I was talking to you, I think it was either Monday or Tuesday, about how Vancouver has depth.
Yep.
One of those depth pieces is named Dakota Joshua. He scored the game-winning goal at 10:49 remaining in the third, and then would score the dagger from 120 feet.
Wow. Sniper shot.
Yep. Speaking of the Boston, well, we got one more to go over here. We got the Nashville Predators and the Vancouver Canucks. Now, Droid and I had a great conversation about the Vancouver Canucks. But now, my funny, cynical side is coming to play. And I will say, can we just give both these teams L's?
I mean, yes. Actually, yes. Can
Can we just like we did, like I suggested with the Oklahoma City Thunder and the New Orleans Pelicans. Can we just kick them both out?
I can agree with that because mainly because of one, EA Sports NHL tweeting out their simulation prediction saying Vancouver's going to win it all. And also,
I just drank coffee. All right, don't make me throw up.
Adam
the Vancouver Canucks.
Yep. And
I saw them in 2 Stanley Cup series, and they choked both of them.
This is gonna make y'all chuckle. For those who don't know, during the last playoff run, Adam Burnett, the current Nashville head coach, former Panthers interim coach, you want to know what he did?
What'd he do?
Instead of practicing with the Panthers squad, he took them to a strip club.
I guess if you're not going to score on the ice, you're going to score some other way, I guess.
Let's mix it. Does that explain the Houston Rockets in 2020?
I guess it does. I don't know.
Okay, Droid's going to get mad at me for this. Does that explain the Milwaukee Bucks at the tail end of the regular season?
Ooh. Ooh.
If you wanted to rip it to me further, you could say, does that explain the Brewers losing to the Diamondbacks? Like, oh my god.
But wait. There's a caveat to that. You got to remember, the Diamondbacks are the defending National League champions. You got to remember that.
They're not a team to sneeze at.
As many jokes as we can make about the Diamondbacks, the one that we cannot make is the fact that they participated in a World Series.
Yeah, but the thing is, we were favorites to win that series over the Diamondbacks, and we choked. Just not as hard as the Cowboys, though, sadly.
Hey, I'm used to it at this point.
Anyways, let's head over.
Letting off some bombs today, man.
Let's head over to Saturday. Bruins beat the Maple Leafs 5-1. Let's give a round of applause for Shane Lake's team.
Indeed.
The only time I'm ever going to do it. Unless people.
You are really going to have me kick your ass later, aren't you?
And instead of playing,
remember, we work together on Sundays, boy.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I might get.
And you realize he's going to give it to you worse on Sundays.
Oh, but then I'll just give it to him worse on Mondays. All right. So
see, that would be Victor trying to make fun of me last year up until week 5.
Yeah. You see, I didn't say anything until even through week 5 because I could say that after week 3.
And I love how Boston fans are like praising Linus Ullmark like this god, yet you played Jeremy Swayman game 1. Game 1, you played Jeremy Swayman over Linus Ullmark. And
they would have been better off. Yeah, props to Swayman, but we would have been better off starting Ullmark.
Well, you're facing Ilya Samsonov and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Give me a break.
Good grief.
Ullmark's been better down the stretch.
It's down the stretch.
Don't you tell that lie.
But you got it. Well, let's remind you of Game 6, shall we? What was
like
how about we don't?
7-5?
Like I said, don't you tell that lie.
What was it, like 7-5?
6-5. 6-5. And I watched that. Listen, I watched that from start to finish.
Oh,
and the bad part is, I saw it develop.
And how about this? Letting an AHLer score, by the way, Zach Dalpe, and then letting a third liner, Eetu Luostarinen, score the game winner. And then having your entire series robbed by Radko Gudas.
Poor Shane.
But how about Jake DeBrusk scoring 2 goals?
She had to break something.
Beecher, by the way, I want to say this. John Beecher, the rookie, scoring on his first shift of the playoffs ever. Scoring the first goal, too.
Look in the chat. Sig Diggy, you ain't got no sense. The Cowboys choked so much that they lost their gag reflex. We had the wildest crowd on the wildest morning show, okay?
Actually, so I heard y'all comparing like NBA teams to the Cowboys.
Yes.
Here's an NFL team comparison. Toronto Maple Leafs, because they're still holding on. They're still holding on to their old championships that they won decades ago.
1967 to be exact.
And you haven't even touched or sniffed the Super Bowl in the last like how many years?
30 years. It'll be 30. It'll be 30 this year.
Well, at least it's not as bad as the Maple Leafs, where it's been like what 50,
51 years.
Give it time, we'll get there.
No, you won't.
No.
As long as Gerald is in charge, no, you won't.
That's what I'm saying. We'll get to 50 years. Don't give it time.
As long as you got Dak Prescott there, yep.
As long as we have Gerald,
CD deserves better. I'll be honest.
Agreed.
Yes, CD doesn't deserve to wear number 88. There, I said it.
I'll put it like this: so long as we have Gerald, Jack Daniel Jones, Pennywise the Dancing Clown, and Dak Short Mini Me Prescott, we're not going anywhere.
Anyways,
this show has taken an hour to go completely off the rails.
All right.
No,
so
it's taken a minute to go completely off the rails since we began the way we began this morning.
My players to watch for Boston was Brad Marchand, Linus Ullmark, and Hampus Lindholm. 3 solid players.
Yep.
Brad Marchand had 2 assists. Solid. Hampus Lindholm +3 ±0 goals, sadly, but he did get an assist. Linus Ullmark nowhere to be found because they decided not to start him. The Toronto Maple Leafs, though. Your only goal scorer was David Kampf, and you have a 60+ goal scorer on your team, and his name, I think, what is it? Austin Matthews?
Austin Matthews.
60 goal scorer, and you do nothing.
He didn't take a shot. I don't think he took a shot.
He took 5. He took 5.
He took 5. He did take 5 shots. Okay.
None of them went in. And Morgan Riley was the last person I had to watch. This man went out of this game with 1 shot on goal and a -2. That means twice when he was on the ice, the Bruins scored.
DROID sent me his notes of the players to watch. Now, I'm looking at the Eastern Conference, and there are 2 series on here where he did not list a player to watch, which tells me 2 things. 1, he expects both of these series to be short ones, and 2, you won't have to put a player to watch. The Rangers and Capitals, and the Hurricanes and the Islanders.
Oh, you must have downloaded that when I sent it to you because it wasn't finished.
Okay.
I do have players listed, but I didn't go into depth like the other ones.
Okay.
So
because
I had
this
Panarin,
is why I love DROID so much, because because it's like when I had him on the first time, it's like we read each other's minds.
Yeah.
Okay. and he said, "I'm so glad you didn't go in order." Why would I go in order? This is me you're talking to here. Who did we start with?
We started with Arizona, which, by the way, for those who don't know, it has been confirmed the Utah Jazz owner has talked to the team, and there was actually, I think, a post on Instagram I saw where there have been names filed for copyright in the state of Utah.
Oh boy. Oh
that
boy.
did not take long.
And they're going to play at the Delta Center.
Mm-hmm.
Do they really expect 19,000 to fill the Delta Center for hockey?
For that team,
it won't happen.
For that team, no.
They'll get maybe.
Just remember what I said last time. The reason these other Arizona teams are succeeding is because they have a clear superstar. This one doesn't.
Yeah, and the other teams actually either participated or won championships.
Oops.
Even the Phoenix Suns have played in 3 NBA World Championship Series. Didn't win any of them, but they play in them.
I mean, to be fair, they couldn't win because they had Barkley. Anyways,
wow. Wow.
Let's take a look here.
It's a drive deep left field. See you later.
It is high. It is far. It
is
on.
Oh my goodness.
My
Already love
stomach
it here.
hurts.
My
All right.
Anyways, we have games today, ladies and gentlemen. It is game 2 of Bruins Maple Leafs. That one's going to be a good one to watch. The Bruins are going to win anyways. The Hurricanes and Islanders. I'm not going to watch this series because I already know Hurricanes are going to sweep the Islanders. Considering the fact they play where do they even play anymore? Like, I don't even know. It's like the Barclays Center probably in Brooklyn.
Shadow Realm. Okay.
SBC Center. UBS Center, I think.
Wherever that is, I don't know.
Wherever the hell it is. Okay.
I mean, considering the fact that Carolina Hurricanes are one of the best away teams next to you. And the Islanders literally just got Patrick Waugh as their coach. They're not winning a playoffs. I see them doing well in the future, but right now, no. You got Carolina Hurricanes in their prime, all right?
Yep.
And today we have game 1 of Golden Knights Stars, and I'm sorry to say it, Snowman, the Golden Knights are not back.
They'll win this series.
You got
mentally, they have a mental advantage over Dallas.
My players to watch for the Vegas Golden Knights were Alex Pietrangelo, Jonathan Marchessault, and Ivan Barbashev. And for Dallas, I kind of went into depth because I had the time. Jason Robertson is one of my big ones to watch. He has a 23.3% on a high danger shot percentage.
Yep.
With ending the season with 29 goals and 51 assists. Wyatt Johnson ending the season with 32 goals and 33 assists with a 22.6% mid-range shot percentage, and Jake Oettinger with a .902 save percentage and a 2.72 goals against average.
Jake the Snake Oettinger. He's going to be a difference maker for Dallas. As much as I like to believe Vegas will win this series, Jake Oettinger is going to be the difference. And then you got the Kings and the Edmonton Oilers.
I only have 2 players listed for each team.
Good.
And by the way, the only goalie I listed was Cam Talbot. That is it. Because let's be fair, if you put any goalie in an Edmonton Oilers uniform, there's already holes in that jersey because there's Swiss cheese. All right.
Yes.
Wow.
They cannot make a save to save their life.
Any goalie not named Grant Fuhrer in an Edmonton Oilers jersey is going to be is Swiss cheese, and I mean that. I am not offering anything less than Grant Fuhrer, because Grant Fuhrer defined in goal that Edmonton Oilers dynasty.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No. And of course, the 2 players I had listed for Edmonton was Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. I don't know if McDavid's fully recovered because remember he was injured late into the season.
Right.
But Leon Draisaitl, one of the best German players to ever touch the game, is going to be a massive difference maker. And I turn to the veteran from LA, Andrzej Kopitar. He may not have had 30 goals. He may not have had a great season offensively, but his defensive game has been outstanding, and I expect him to be a massive difference maker in this series.
That's the droid providing us with some hockey insight, and I might have to drag him back in here tomorrow with that Panther jersey since the Panthers play tomorrow. We'll give you a wrap up tomorrow of the games, and we'll take you into the Tuesday playoff games. Thank you very much, my friend. Always a pleasure. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. And last thing, Shaner.
What?
Brad Marchand could have won it for you, but you screwed it. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.
You bitch.
Wow.
And that part is he's right. It should have been a 5-game conquest.
It should have, but does he have to keep reminding me?
Hey, if
No.
I gotta deal with the Zeke at center play, this might be this is what you gotta deal with.
Victor, shut up. Let's take a break.
More madness. Hour 2 after this.
Going to kick your ass.
No, you won't.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
IRS, open up.
The IRS is the most feared agency in the country and has the power to seize assets, garnish wages, and even put you in jail for back taxes and unfiled tax returns. Don't be a victim. Call Kick IRS right now and let us kick those IRS problems out of your life once and for all. Our powerful team of tax experts will fight hard for you and will not stop until we've resolved your tax problems on your terms. And if you qualify, we may even reduce or eliminate your tax debt altogether. No more sleepless nights wondering when the IRS is going to come after you. Take control of your tax problems today and make the phone call. We have an A rating with the Better Business Bureau, and we offer a 100% written guarantee, so there's nothing to lose and everything to gain. The consultation is free and the phone call is free. So pick up the phone right now and kick those IRS problems out of your life once and for all.
Call 800-807-8188. That's 800-807-8188. 800-807-8188.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extra berth. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Attention, first responders from across the country. If you were in New York to help during the 9/11 tragedy or during the 11 months afterward, and later developed any of these cancers or respiratory illnesses, you may be entitled to a substantial settlement. A $10 billion compensation fund is in place for 9/11 cancer victims. Do not wait to file your claim. Call now and speak with one of our attorneys. The call is confidential and free. Or reach us online at firstrespondersettlements.com.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now.
Call 800-418-8650. Call now.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Hey, Tow Man, they're waiting for you. This is Snowman in the Morning.
We're back, everybody, and God help me, I am going to whoop Droid's ass later for this. Honest to God, I will whoop his ass.
How on earth did you two meet? Because he is a character. I like him.
Man, Droid and I have known each other from back when we were helping run a gaming org, and he ended up doing stuff for them for Rocket League, and I was on the iRacing side. Next thing you know, we just kind of hit it off, and turns out here we are.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Droid saying, try it. Boy, do not tempt fate. Just like The Undertaker, I'll make your ass famous.
One problem.
What?
He already is.
Yeah, and I'll have to deal with him later on a friend's stream.
Like I said, he already is famous. Welcome back. We're having fun. We hope you all are having fun with us. And I have something that's going to make Shane mad at me.
Oh, shit, Snowman, don't do this to me now.
But first, I have something that's going to make Victor mad at me.
Oh, God. What?
Why are you trying to piss everybody off, man?
Final play, it looks like barring a penalty. Prescott over the middle of the turf gets smoked right away, and that'll do it. The 49ers back to the championship game.
I'm never going to get forgiven for that.
Because, of course, you have to do that. Rude.
Why am I rude?
You will never let this go, will you? I didn't have anything to do with that particular play, but you just not letting that go.
Or this one?
Purdy, a lot of room now. Odin up over the middle. Oh, what a catch by Kittle. Are you kidding? George Kittle.
Okay, that's two different things, though. That's two different things. The Kittle catch was simply how great George Kittle was against the correct defense, mind you. That was a good defensive play.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Let me explain.
Trayvon Diggs would have made that play.
No, because the thing is that Trayvon Diggs, when he lined him up, he just over pursued.
Yep.
That doesn't mean that the play itself is incorrect. Because
sure it is. It's a Cowboys.
No, shut up. Because any other time that play would have gone for like maybe a minimal gain. If I would have gotten no yards of the catch. But like I said, Trayvon Diggs over pursued. That in itself was a good defensive play, and it was just based on just an even better tight end.
And now Droid's messing with Victor.
Cowboy Delulu syndrome.
Okay, listen. I gotta go grab something. I'm gonna give the floor to Shane for about 2.5 minutes. I'll be back.
Here's the thing. I am not part of the Moronic Republic Cowboys Nation. Let's get that right.
And two, The fact is, yeah, it was a good play, but go figure.
See, like I said, the difference is that even though that was a good play just by a better player in George Kittle,
something quicker than Ezekiel Elliott did when he was with the Cowboys.
The other.
I'll be back.
Oh, dear God. Here we go. Wow. It is going to be that type of day today.
This is what I got to deal with on a daily basis.
Are you forgetting I'm here for a good part of it? And now Droid wants to send that Verhage clip in so I can get screwed with.
Right.
Granted, it's going to happen, and I'm going to get screwed with for the rest of eternity, but misery loves company. Misery loves company.
Here's the thing. I've always said this before. There are two types of Cowboys fans. I know people may find it to be very difficult to believe, but trust me. There are two different types of Cowboys fans. There's the last-looking Cowboys fans that know that the Cowboys can be much better team if they, pull their heads out of the collective you-know-whats.
Yep.
Or, and then, of course, the moronic Republic of Cowboys Nation. These are the people who see on Facebook all the time saying the Cowboys are going to go to the Super Bowl. Not Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
Oh, you mean like that picture I sent?
Yeah.
Oh, dear God, I can't believe that even exists.
Oh, we'll get to that. We will get to that.
Yeah, Droid just said it best. Cowboys highlight reel. Dak is intercepted.
Either that or Tony Pollard fumbles the football.
True. Oh, man, it's going to really be that type of day today.
Are we surprised?
No, we're not, and that's a sad thing. We're not surprised. We're just seriously, I've gone from holding my head up with the steering wheel to holding my head up with that snake-headed cane. I need something a little bit stronger to hold me up because I'm always basically face palming around here.
You haven't been around Cowboys fans long enough. Trust me, that's going to become a daily thing.
Dear God, I'd need a neck brace to hang out with them.
Oh my God, you'll need a halo
and back support.
And back support.
Oh,
it is absolutely just horrendous.
The only thing keeping Cowboys fans standing is a bottle of bourbon.
A bottle of bourbon? Who's drinking a bottle of bourbon?
Cowboys fans. The only thing's keeping them standing upright.
That's what keeps Gerald.
You know what's keeping Cowboy fans? You know what's keeping Cowboy fans upright? The moronic Republic.
Exactly.
Why do I say that? Because of their constant saying of, we're going to the Super Bowl, right? Man, y'all ain't going to touch the Super Bowl until Gerald Jones retires.
And that's not happening until he's dead.
And I say the same thing about the Chicago Bears.
Right. This is just
Chicago Bears will not touch or even think about appearing in the Super Bowl until the McCaskies decide, hey, we can't run this joint anymore.
Yeah.
And that's going to take the entire bloodline to fall first.
Yeah. Entire being the operative word. Speaking of blood, Shane's going to come out for blood next.
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
To it, Kachuk. Hit by Carlo. Puck pops from the air, lands behind the net, right in the side of the goal. They chop away at it. Kachuk keeping it alive. Carlo can't grab it. It comes to Verhage. Turns, shoots, scores! Carter Verhage! And the Panthers have eliminated the Boston Bruins.
I'm sorry. That's so rude. That's so rude.
I ain't rude yet.
Here's Verhage shooting. He scores! Carter Verhage! 8:35 into overtime. The Panthers have done it. They've stunned the Boston Bruins. The referees want to have a look at it because it went in so high and came out so fast. But the Panthers are pretty sure they've done it and knocked off the Bruins in overtime in Game 7.
on him. Verhaeghe wins the series for Florida, and this joyride ends in a Hindenburg-like ending. The Bruins are...
What is that supposed to mean?
You had to get
they crashed.
Jack freaking Edwards in on this.
Yep.
What did I do to hurt you?
Shane's about to need a muzzle.
You allowed me to do it because you're my friend.
Shane's gonna need a muzzle. He about to
What
bite
did
someone.
what did you do to Shane? What did you do to hurt me? Not a damn thing. What did you allow me to do? To tease you about it because I only saw a couple of calls.
I am so glad I've got lunch sitting beside me so I can keep my mouth full because, oh dear God, right now. Why?
Why what?
Why must you hurt me so bad?
I didn't. Connor Verhaeghe did.
That's a question
You
I had.
didn't have to play it.
Sure, I did.
That's the question I had to ask over and over and over.
You don't have the reason to ask over and over and over.
Yes, I do actually.
Why?
Because I have to deal with it for the Moran Republic every single day, and yet I come over here thinking I have a safe haven. Think I have like a place where I can be saying like, okay, I don't have to worry about it today. Oh no, the ball.
You mean this?
Final play, it looks like barring a penalty. Prescott over the middle of the turban gets smoked right away, and that'll do it. The 49ers back to the championship game.
See what I mean?
What?
See what I mean?
What?
I know.
What do you mean, what? See, because it's not your team, you don't care.
Excuse me?
Because it's not your team, you don't care about the pain you put other people through with that.
Look, people have put me through the same kind of pain, okay? Trust me. And your team's part of it.
When?
1992. How about that?
Oops. Yeah, we were good.
1993. How about that?
How long ago was that?
It happened, okay? Isn't that what you often tell me? Shut up. Isn't that what you often tell me? It happened.
Yeah.
Damn it.
20 years ago.
But it happened.
In the words of George Carlin, it's over now.
Droid, why must you add to my pain?
I didn't. Well, he did.
He said droid.
No, but he just put something in the back chat.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to find it.
No.
He already left the link.
I know. And I'm about to grab it.
Shane about to hurt somebody. I'm just
No,
glad
he's
I'm
not.
here in Chicago because I'm not going to get it.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, I already have it. I already have it.
Okay.
I won't hurt Shane by playing it again. But Shane, lift your head up now.
What?
Okay, I got to make Shane happy. How about this?
From there, a national championship quarterback.
And 29 touchdown passes last year. This one's knocked up. Bowers tips it to himself, and he'll score. Touchdown, Georgia. $73 yards.
There.
That is why he will be an offensive weapon for whoever drafts him.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go.
And I'll tell you the team who's going to draft him. And it ain't going to be the Jets.
Okay. I see that eating grin on your face.
I hear Mr. McCarthy grinding his teeth. I hear Mr. McCarthy grinding his teeth.
Same here.
Yep.
Same here. He probably will be drafted by the Jets. But I feel like Victor's word, and I feel greedy. What if he lands in San Francisco somehow?
Greed.
Some way.
Greed.
What?
You already have George Animal Kittle. Now you want Bauer too.
Yeah, Brock the Hammer Bowers. Why not?
Greed.
That's not being greedy. That's trying to be champs.
Greedy. You almost were champs last year.
Hey, at least we can admit it. Y'all can't.
Who are you talking to? I admitted it already. We were
talking to you.
I already admit that we
I'm
were
talking to you, you punk.
I already admit that we were not even close to being champs.
See, Shane's looking down at his phone because I'm not getting him involved again. He'll throw something at me like a missile.
That and the fact that there's rumor mills going around that the Broncos and Patriots could make some trades.
So long as we still have the stunt double of Destroyer.
Because Denver needs to trade up to get a quarterback. So they trade with us. They trade with us, and we'd end up getting somebody in the secondary.
Okay, so who's going to be Denver's quarterback?
Mac Jones?
No.
Mac and cheese?
No, they.
Sam Howell?
Oh no, not Sam Howell. Not Sam Howell.
Sorry, that was rude.
Not Sam Howell.
That was rude. My fault.
Sam Howell.
I'm out.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Not net, you ain't.
So who would take the job as being under center for Denver?
Well, if Denver ends up trading with New England,
Bailey
watch
Zappi.
it be somebody like Jay McCarthy or somebody.
How about Bailey Zappi?
No, Denver's looking to give us something, not the other way around. Denver would trade with us. And like I said, they'd be giving us someone in a secondary.
Oh.
But y'all don't have a secondary.
That's why they're looking to make it a blockbuster move. And if I can actually.
Okay, so who the hell would be considered a blockbuster?
I saw the name. I was filing through a couple of days ago when I first saw this. Depth chart for the Broncos. As soon as I see this, shut up. Yes. Denver just released the fact they have new jerseys on top of it all.
Is it
Who
brown?
the hell wants to see those?
Is it brown?
No, actually, they're not brown. They've got an orange, they've got a midnight blue, and they've got a white. And they still got the throwback jerseys, the 96.
Mm-hmm.
Yuck.
I mean, they play like crap, so they should look like crap. Just saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got to get the roster, yada, yada, yada. I will know it as soon as I see it. Come on, corners. Where are you? Pat Surtain II.
Who?
Again, this is who Denver would be leaning on as part of the trade block, along with major trades and draft picks.
Okay.
Repeating my question. Who? Pat Surtain. Who the hell is he?
He had.
Did he actually give a damn about playing?
Actually, he wasn't that bad.
He wasn't that good either.
I do got to bring up something quick that just came across the desk a while back.
What?
The story about Gary Cooper. Yeah, ex-Braves player, petitioning for a just one day back in the majors to qualify for a pension.
Yeah, they should have done this a long time ago.
You know?
Yeah, they should have.
You know what bothers me about this?
that they won't do it.
Well, not just that, but like the fact that he even has to go to this late. Like, shouldn't there be stuff already set up for?
That'll be too much. That'll be too much like right. You know the answer to that.
Shouldn't there be something already set up so that so that these guys are taken care of after they've, again, gave their bodies. I talked about this before in the opening hour. Giving up their bodies to play their craft, whether it be on the field, on the diamond, on the hard court, or in the ring.
Yeah, that you would think that would be already be in place,
because I've seen so many boxers go through financial crises after they've hung up.
Not
the
to mention
gloves
medical crises.
Oh my God, yeah. If guys,
not to mention medical crises.
There's a documentary called Champs. It follows Tyson Holyfield and Bernard Hopkins. Watch that, because it opens your eyes to some of the craziest stuff that they have to go through just to stay afloat after the finances are starting to dwindle. Like the money comes in fast, but
you need to do that for the military too. Oh, did I say that aloud?
There's a lot they need to do in the military that they have not done.
That's a show in and of itself.
Oh, that's a diary.
It is.
That's a diary.
Now who's gonna be? Oh dear Lord, I can't believe who would be the Broncos quarterback?
Again, if they end up drafting one, probably watch it be like May or McCarthy.
Yeah.
Why? Why JJ McCarthy?
Because they've got no other option.
And JJ McCarthy's not an option either.
Tell that to Denver.
Hey, Denver's the group that actually gave.
Listen, JJ McCarthy is not an option at quarterback. I talked about this with Deb Whitkus. He ain't worth it.
It's like talking to
neither is Caleb Williams, but that's a show in and of itself.
It's like talking to a brick wall when it comes to Denver and quarterbacks. These are the same team that gave Russell Wilson 2 chances, not just 1, but 2.
And nearly fully guaranteed his we're talking about a league featuring the Cleveland Clowns that fully guaranteed a contract to a person that ain't worth it.
That has not played yet.
That hasn't played much.
Because he's getting hurt doing stuff he shouldn't be. But anyway, I ain't want to gossip, so you heard that from me.
I think we need another break.
And I need some more coffee.
back after this.
I ain't the one that got you, man.
We'll be back
I'm
after
gonna sock
this.
you right in the mouth. Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
IRS, open up. The IRS is the most feared agency in the country and has the power to seize assets, garnish wages, and even put you in jail for back taxes and unfiled tax returns. Don't be a victim. Call Kick IRS right now and let us kick those IRS problems out of your life once and for all. Our powerful team of tax experts will fight hard for you and will not stop until we've resolved your tax problems on your terms. And if you qualify, we may even reduce or eliminate your tax debt altogether. No more sleepless nights wondering when the IRS is going to come after you. Take control of your tax problems today and make the phone call. We have an A rating with the Better Business Bureau, and we offer a 100% written guarantee, so there's nothing to lose and everything to gain. The consultation is free and the phone call is free. So pick up the phone right now and kick those IRS problems out of your life once and for all.
Call 800-807-8188. That's 800-807-8188. 800-807-8188.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Attention, first responders from across the country. If you were in New York to help during the 9/11 tragedy or during the 11 months afterward, and later developed any of these cancers or respiratory illnesses, you may be entitled to a substantial settlement. A $10 billion compensation fund is in place for 9/11 cancer victims. Do not wait to file your claim. Call now and speak with one of our attorneys. The call is confidential and free. Or reach us online at firstrespondersettlements.com.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now.
Call 800-418-8650. Call now.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light-optimizing lenses that block blue rays, so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Hey, Tow Man, they're waiting for you. This is Snowman in the Morning.
We're back, and we're out of control. Welcome back to the best morning show on the planet, Snowman in the Morning, with the big dog, Shane Lake, and Victor Long joining us from Chicago. Thank you to Shane Creighton, a.k.a. DROID, for joining us to talk a little hockey.
I'm paying him back later for that.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yes,
you love him too much.
Still don't mean I ain't putting my foot in his ass.
There's a beating coming. There's a beating coming soon.
I'll tell you why. How are you going to reach all the way to Kansas?
I have ways.
Okay, Undertaker. Okay. Since this is draft week, may as well start our coverage with the East divisions. And Victor made me promise something that I'm now going to break.
Oh, goody.
He doesn't.
Lord have mercy. The Barbs.
Mm-hmm. These two are worse. Victor, these two are worse than you and me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Beat us in the playoffs before you step a foot in my yard.
That time will come.
No, I won't. Not under this current regime. Now, let's start our draft coverage with the NFC East, where we all know Dak Prescott is a bitch.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, what?
Why
What did I say?
there? Why there?
Because it's draft week.
We got to start in the East? Start in the Central.
No.
Or North. There's no Central. Forgot.
Can't start in the North or the Central because that's too easy.
Start in the South then.
That will require my wife to be here.
Oh, that's right.
She can't be here.
Because the gentleman, the answer is always the Indianapolis Colts.
Mm-hmm. Fifth rule of the house.
And I like the Colts. Don't get me wrong. I love the Colts.
Here's why I'm starting with the East divisions.
Okay.
You got the Patriots to deal with, you got the Jets to deal with, and you got the Cowboys to deal with.
Fair
Three
enough.
teams that need a quarterback badly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, Ryan McCarthy, but Aaron Rodgers ain't the answer for the Jets. So let's start in the AFC East.
Okay.
Except maybe for Josh Allen, every team in the AFC East needs a quarterback.
Yeah. It's been rough for the AFC East in quarterbacks. I ain't gonna lie. It's been very rough.
Because you can't tell me that you will trust Tua Tagovailoa in running that Dolphins offense, which he ran into the ground by the time they got to Kansas City.
True.
And it's like so many people have said about the Dolphins and their offense. There's no off switch.
There isn't.
In the last few weeks of the season, including the AFC East Championship at home against Josh Allen in Buffalo and their playoff game, they got buried.
Yeah.
Massively.
They got buried.
Terribly.
So you need a new quarterback in Miami.
Yeah, but the problem is, are they actually going to draft one?
No.
Because
unfortunately, they put all their trust in Tua.
Yeah, they had to go through free agency.
I don't know why.
Well, his upswing is great, but his injuries.
No, his upswing is gone.
That's the thing. His upswing was great. The keyword was, but after the concussions, you've seen the deterioration of it.
Mm-hmm. His upswing is finito.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because of those 3 concussions he suffered in a span of 14 weeks. You're not even supposed to be moving.
You're really not. Because this is the reason why I love Champs so much, because they actually explain a concussion in really one of the most scientific, but also the easiest way, so a dummy like me can understand. Basically, when you get hit in the head, your brain is moving in the head.
Yep.
Skull. And if it bumps into the side of the skull, you get that, that vibration. That's what's happening when you get hit. And that's what happened to Tua too many times.
I took a concussion in 2002 when I was working at a hockey rink. Those are not fun.
I have a friend named Ruli. She has had quite a few of these, and it puts her on her butt. It puts her on her butt for a while.
I've had my share. Again, former quarterback.
I had a concussion, like I said, when I worked in a hockey rink. And I never want to go through a concussion again.
I had one. I'm not sure if it was a full-on concussion because no one really said it was, but I remember I got helicoptered when I was playing football one day. Jumped up for a pass, and one person hit me in the shoulder, the other person hit me in the leg, and I spun. and hit the ground and hit my head pretty badly.
Mm.
And I mean, when you talk about you see them stars, like, ooh.
You'll see stars if you have a concussion.
For
Tua has been through that 3 times in 14 weeks, and they still expect him to be a great quarterback?
Nope.
No, not likely.
Well, one is hard enough to get back to, but remember, he hasn't had ample time to even heal between those, because literally within like a span of a couple of days, he was right back on the field.
And
then he got smacked down again 2 weeks later.
Exactly.
And this is why I said Tua needs to go. And I'm not saying it because of his lack of ability. I'm not saying it because he hasn't produced on the field, which he has. Why does Tua need to go? For his life.
For his health.
You're not kidding.
For his life. Because the concussion I took was on a solid sheet of ice.
Right.
And ice has no damn give.
No, it does not.
Neither does a steel roll cage, and I bashed my head off of that ages ago, flipping a drag car at 190 miles an hour.
Heck, even solid ground.
Mm-hmm.
When I got hit, even solid ground, so there's no give there.
None.
And the way you fall wrong, like I said, that brain is just bashing around in your skull.
Yep,
it can do some real damage.
I
majorly blame the Dolphins because they had no backup plan,
and they still don't have a backup plan.
And Tua ends up suffering for it.
And they still don't have a backup plan. Now
they never will.
To the New York Jets, what the hell do they do at the quarterback position?
Hope Aaron Rodgers doesn't have his ankle blowout again.
Right now, it's Aaron Rodgers a bust. Because
I shouldn't be thinking the way I'm thinking. But I say they jettison both quarterbacks and get a couple of new ones.
I was gonna say, like, do you take Zach Wilson over Aaron Rodgers?
Hell no.
Do you take Aaron Rodgers over Zach Wilson?
Hell no.
That's the dilemma that the Jets have.
Yep.
You send them both packing. You get some draft picks for them, and then use one of them to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
That's how you solve that problem.
All right. Best question: who takes them?
Kick them both out of the league.
Off to the NBA Cup with you.
Not even the NBA Cup will take this. We'll take those two schmoes.
No.
Zach Wilson, you suck. Aaron Rodgers, you're old and you suck.
Yeah. It's just
even Droid's laughing at that one. Let me say it again. Zach Wilson, you suck. Aaron Rodgers, you're old and you suck.
Well, apparently, Green Bay would probably take Aaron Rodgers back.
Just to retire him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do that.
I keep telling you, like, the spite pick when it comes to Green Bay is like Green Bay doesn't want anybody who used to play for them to play against them. Which is why they had no problems.
Droid, you are so cold. We live in a day and age. Droid says we live in a day and age where the Winnipeg Jets are better than the New York Jets. Ouch.
I'm gonna be
quiet. No lie, but ouch. But ouch.
Rude. I'm gonna be quiet.
So
that's painful.
Espresso McCoffee is about to come out in full force.
Here's a bold prediction: Matt Rempe will be a hindrance to the Rangers going to the Stanley Cup final. Hey, no lie there.
Okay.
Considering most people don't know who the hell he is. No, I'm kidding.
So we know that there's a controversy in terms of quarterbacks for the Pats too.
Yep. Don't remind me.
Yeah, they already shunned one.
We all know that the answer should be.
Look, they sent Mac Jones off to the shadow realm of Jacksonville.
Yep.
We know who should be starting, but yet again.
Thank you, Shane. You went in my head. You know who should be starting for the Patriots right now at the quarterback position, learning everything?
Mm-hmm.
Nathan Rourke.
Yeah.
But
the remarkable Rourke should get the ball, and I said this so many times over. Nathan Rourke should get the ball right now.
And I've said so many times over, look who our ownership is.
Kraft. Kraft. You know what? That's why I think. That's why.
Crab.
Hold on.
Crab.
I'll put it together. I'm putting it together now. No wonder Kraft liked Mac Jones so much. Obvious joke being obvious. Kraft mac and cheese. That makes sense now.
I want to say something right now, but
I'm gonna get back to the show. I know it.
Victor.
Yes.
You.
I was going to say the same thing.
I love you, Victor, but you. Or as I often say best to all of my friends, a whole lot of you.
Oh, man.
You, and you. You fucking idiot. And while I'm pushing the button, you.
And this has turned into a giant potluck Monday.
Okay.
Yes, it has.
Okay.
We're staying with our subject of the NFL draft because the draft starts Thursday night.
Yeah.
And apparently, Droid would rather see Tommy DeVito be the starting quarterback for the Jets.
Woof. No lie, but woof.
Yeah.
Which, back to the Patriots for a minute. Nathan Rourke should get the ball right now.
Yes.
Yep.
Not Bailey Zappi, not J.J. McCarthy, not anyone else, but Nathan Rourke should get the ball right now. They're not going to give it to him.
Nope.
They're not going to give it to him, and they're not going to build around him either. The best receiver they have on the roster right now is Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah.
They don't even have a tight end to speak of.
Nope.
You know what would be an absolute curveball for the Patriots to do?
Draft Bowers.
Yeah. Snowman, get out of my head.
Oh, okay. So
I will say Bowers does look good in the Patriots uniform. I got him on my Madden team.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh, you did say that too.
Yeah, he's a 93 on my Madden team.
He'll be a 99 in real life with whomever team,
whomever
draft him, except the New York Jets.
I'd be careful with that.
It's the New York Jets.
Well, what if he goes to Denver Broncos?
He drops to 80.
I was gonna say he's not gonna be a 99 there.
He ain't gonna be a 90. He ain't gonna be a 99 with the Jets.
What if he goes to the Bears?
-2.
-2.
Coming.
Wow. Okay.
Keep him coming.
Carolina.
I was gonna say Carolina.
-50.
Oof. Okay. What about Tennessee?
Tails. -25.
Okay. Cincinnati.
What?
Dallas?
-100.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put him there.
-100.
That'd be a waste. Cincinnati?
55.
Okay.
Because they don't use tight ends.
Droid just said the Chargers.
-100. And I'll tell you why. Jim Harbaugh. Even though he loves his tight ends, he won't use Brock Bowers the way he needs to be used.
So not San Diego. What about the Rams?
Are you kidding?
I'm sure there's someone that we know that's working hard.
The Seahawks? Hell no.
No,
they'll
not
bring
the
back
Seahawks.
Jeremy Stevens before they take a chance with a young talent like Brock Bowers. And yes, I went old school with Jeremy Stevens. I couldn't help it.
There's a certain hardworking super hacker that would love to know what would happen if Brett Bauer went to the Rams.
One, it ain't going to happen because it's the Rams. Two, they wouldn't use him well. And three, they rely on Cole Higbee too damn much. Next.
Droid said Tampa.
Okay. The Bucks.
Give me this camera.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Here we go.
Hell no, he ain't going to Tampa Bay. Why? They're relying on Cade Otton. There.
Okay. Let's stay in the South. Atlanta.
Give me this camera again. They got Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins. Are you going to trust him to use his tight ends?
Ouch.
It's better than Dak Prescott.
Don't get me started with him.
Okay, what about New Orleans?
Next.
Let's see. Houston.
Next.
Jacksonville.
Houston already has their pieces. So does Jacksonville. Next.
Baltimore.
Don't need them.
Mark Andrews. Next.
Indy.
Droid, you being greedy.
You guys already got
what?
Taylor. You guys already have Taylor Swift.
Wait a minute. The two best places for Brock Bowers to land. The two best places for Brock Bowers to land, and he probably won't land in either places, Kansas City and San Francisco. Why? Travis Kelce on one side, George the Animal Kittle on the other side. Who will meet in the Super Bowl in New Orleans, by the way? I'm calling it right now.
Not to mention the quarterbacks are Brock Purdy and
Patrick freaking Mahomes.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes.
Man, you guys are a couple of greedy little bastards when it comes to this.
Okay, what about?
Hey, it ain't my fault that New England has been stripped to shreds by Robert Kraft.
No,
I'm the lie.
Okay,
what
about Philly?
What?
What about Philly?
They got Dallas Goedert. Next.
Detroit.
No. They got Sam I Am Laporta. And besides, it's the Detroit Lions. It's the same team that choked a 17-point lead at halftime of the game where they needed to win.
I'm not saying Green Bay, so that's not happening. I'm not saying Green Bay.
I will sock you in the teeth.
Somebody please get the FTSC to investigate this episode, please. We are that far gone.
No, we're not. Not yet, we're not.
Not yet.
Not yet, we're not.
Let's see.
Wait a minute. Hey, Droid, who's the next best tight end behind Brock Bowers? Because here's my deal for you. Your team takes one, my team takes the other. All right? And we're sitting behind two great tight ends, the two best tight ends in the league. One wears 87, the other wears 85. Right? We can do that.
And the rest of the NFL just crumbles.
Well, yeah. The rest of the NFL crumbled when the Chiefs and the 49ers put on an overtime Super Bowl in Las Vegas. How many people do you think made money on that game since it went overtime? Shane was with me.
Vegas,
Victor was with me. I had about 6 people with me in the live stream.
Well, that depends.
Yeah.
You're talking about media. You're talking about Vegas.
I'm talking about Vegas.
By the way, the next best tight end behind Bowers, Jatavion Sanders, 6'4" out of Texas.
Okay, fine.
Great target.
Droid takes one. I take the other. That's it. We flip a coin for the two best tight ends in the draft right now, Jatavion Sanders and Brock Bowers. Okay? Everybody wants Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
Okay? Right? But what if there's a rule in place, which will never happen, and I know that, where the two teams that participate in the Super Bowl get the two best prospects at every position?
No. No.
If you want that, play freaking Madden.
Yes. Absolutely.
Why absolutely?
That's how.
Y'all can't draft.
That's how strangleholds are made. There's no reason.
Isn't that the idea?
That's no reason to draft, because literally you basically saying the two best teams get the two top prospects, which means what happens? Those two teams stay on top again. There's no chance for any of the teams to even get better.
Good.
What do you mean good?
Figure it. Give me this button here. Figure it the out.
That's not going to happen if the two top prospects are always gone to the top teams. There's no way to figure it out.
I'll repeat my sentence. Figure it the out.
You can't.
I mean, hell, San Francisco drafted Joe Montana in the 3rd damn round. Next.
Exactly. But they didn't know what they had.
We figured it out.
But the thing is that there's
shut
ample
up.
opportunity.
Huh?
There was no ample opportunity for anyone else to figure it out. If you give the two top prospects to the two top teams, those teams will stay on top. There's no chance for anyone.
Isn't that the idea? Michael Jordan said it, and I hate to throw Michael Jordan's words at Victor Locke because he loves Michael Jordan, but I'm going to say it. We are entitled to defend what we have until we lose it. Period.
That's true, but they're not. That's true.
Then shut up.
But it does not mean that you get to stranglehold the rest of the league.
Yes, it does.
Why do you think you guys have the last couple picks in the first round? This way we actually have a chance.
Exactly.
Well, one, it's New England, so there's no chance there.
Shut up.
And secondly, look, let me put it this way. Gerald Jones, Robert Kraft.
Shut up.
And then Virginia McCaskey.
I'll talk about McCaskey later.
I can't argue it. I know Gerald's a moron.
I can't argue with Kraft either.
Then shut up, both of you.
No. I ain't shutting up.
Ain't my fault Gerald Jones wasted a quarterback draft pick on Dak freaking Prescott.
Well, like I said before, and I've said it multiple times.
What'd you say, buddy?
Like I said before, and I'll say it again. Dak Prescott is not that bad talent-wise. Basically, you're looking at Dak Prescott like Joel Embiid.
Droid said it best.
Okay. You want to know what talent? Cannon for an arm. Can easily throw past 20 yards. Has pretty good vision when given time.
No.
Is mobile.
Oh my God.
Okay. And then hold up.
Now, like I said, not bad
I
talent.
think Droid's about to pee his pants. He's laughing so much.
He is.
Cowboys to lose.
Syndrome is kicking in. Take your meds,
Wait a minute.
Victor.
I think Droid's about to pee his pants.
Watch the games. That's all
I do.
Not you. Because you selectively watch games anyway.
So do you. Next question.
No, I don't.
You punk. Yes, you do.
I'm the one that comes in every time and takes the beatings, okay?
Yeah, and you about to take another one. Y'all want to know the legacy of Dak Prescott? Here it is. Right here.
The ball.
Final play, looks like barring a penalty. Prescott over the middle of the turf gets smoked right away, and that'll do it. The 49ers back to the championship game.
Smoked right away.
Now, quick question. Who called that play?
Dak Prescott.
No, he didn't.
Mike McCarthy did.
Pennywise, a dancing freaking clown.
Well, we know Mike McCarthy's a horrible coach.
Horrible doesn't even explain it.
Oh dear God, tonight.
Horrible doesn't even come close to explaining the level of ineptitude of one dancing clown Pennywise Mike McCarthy, no relation to Ryan McCarthy.
You can't make this up, folks. Listen, I hate to do this to Victor, but Victor, when y'all hired Pennywise the dancing clown as your coach, my next two words were the following: "You fool!"
Those were my two first words too. You get no argument from me.
Oh my God, Troy!
I'd rather not go back through stats to explain this point.
I know, but the moronic Republic of Cowboy Nation is saying,
"Moon him."
Whatever we talk about.
I'd rather not have to go through stats to prove that Dak has some talent. The problem is, and I have said this before, he's this bad heart-wise. He's this bad head-wise. Like I said, he's the NFL version of Joel Embiid, or Joel Embiid is the NBA version of Dak Prescott, whichever one you would take first. The problem is that
when they hit the playoffs, is on a milk carton saying, "Have you seen this person?"
No. He's, again, as I said before, he appears shorter than Mini-Me on top of a step ladder and small as hell in a cell. No, I know it's from Droid. But I have to deal with this longer
Victor, say that comparison again, please.
I've had to say, I've said this multiple times. He has risen shorter than Mini-Me on top of a step ladder and the world's smallest hell in the cell. See, I know more about this because I've watched it longer. I've had to subject myself to it longer, Mr. Droid. I've had to deal with this on a consistent basis. I've had to deal with after the Green Bay Packers smoked the Cowboys. 5.6 seconds later, their stopwatch in my Discord. The Moronic Republic saying that Green Bay got lucky. We're going to Super Bowl next year. 5.6 seconds. So I have to suffer through this more than anyone else. I have to actually be here on the show every time the Cowboys embarrass themselves, and I take the beating alone.
And he's had to deal with Super Bowl drought since Super Bowl III. What's your point?
Yeah, that drought's over. That drought's over. And while I'm picking on Victor, I'll pick on Shane by saying Tom Brady's final significant pass in a Patriots uniform ended up being a pick six in a playoff game.
Ouch.
Your point?
Just making one.
Ouch.
My point. Yeah, and again,
See, when people say
wait, what? Do that again, Shane? Y'all realize I'm gonna make a short out of that.
The thing is, I know that the Cowboys are not the next top tier team. I know that. I also know how they can get there. I also know how they can draft to get there. You know, things like an offensive line, a running back, possibly a franchise quarterback, especially.
You're asking for a miracle.
I know I am. What do you think the three rosaries are for?
Wait. Joyce said half this episode is a short. All right, we need a break.
Like I said,
You can't say that for far too long.
Oh, for God's sake, what are you going to do?
We'll stick with the Patriots. We'll stick with the Patriots and the East Divisions. Draft week continues in our twisted way when y'all get back.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
This is a BS3 Network presentation. Politics.
They'll write the law, but they'll enforce it differently. Is that going to apply both ways?
Religion.
God never said that we can't reason together. Matter of fact, he said, let us sit and reason together.
Relationship.
I believe that everybody wants and needs somebody.
From a man's perspective.
They say, girls, if I put some polish on that and get him to buy some different clothes, girl, he could be a winner chicken dinner.
Join the thought engineer.
There's nothing wrong with me developing my piece and you developing your piece, but understand the goal is to come together.
And comedian John Yogi.
Negro, I don't need you putting on no chapstick up there in the pulpit. You do that over there in your chair.
Get ready for
Talk
Monday. Woo!
Live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central.
Trisha's having a sleepover tonight. Can I go?
I wonder about Lucy's friends. What should I say? I know you're only 10, but one of these days a friend will offer you a drink. And alcohol at your age can lead to so many things. None of them good.
So can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me
I
something.
finished my homework.
Bigger promise. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, "No thanks, not my thing."
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
Sure.
Really?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive. If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for kids, teens, or young adults. It's just not.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals and volatile organic compounds into your body.
And nicotine, the same highly addictive substance found in regular cigarettes.
Nicotine can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
Affecting learning, memory, attention, and impulse control, and priming the brain for other addictions.
Vaping products also come in kid-friendly flavors that can make them appealing to youth.
And many kids also use other drugs, like marijuana, in vaping devices.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media,
many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping, because when you talk, they hear you.
How many letters? 5 letters. Just think about, what am I doing right now? Smile. Smile? Uh-huh. This is so easy.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. So, Snowman's been asked, who's the face of the NBA? The face of the NBA has been residing in the Bay since he got here. And his name is Wardell Stephen Curry, the only unanimous MVP in NBA history. Take that.
Oh, yeah! Welcome back to Snowman in the Morning.
Oh, dear Lord, we've had a blast on this show. Thank you very much for joining us. And Droid struck again during the break. Victor, are you... Well, I already know you're sitting down.
What?
Are you braced?
What now?
Fun fact. The Florida Panthers have sniffed 2 Stanley Cups more recently than the Cowboys have even looked at the Lombardi.
Am I supposed to be upset about that? That's a fact. I don't care.
Also,
I'm upset that the rest of the I'm upset that the rest of the group does not care. I'm upset that the rest of the group is saying like, "Oh well, we'll make it next year." I almost slipped. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
there
caught
needs to be
myself.
a Cowboy. There needs to be a Cowboys anonymous group at this point.
I'm upset that the rest of the fan base doesn't care. I'm upset the rest of the fan base is like, "Oh, we'll get them next time. We didn't do anything in the off season. We barely made one move. We're probably not going to do anything in the draft, but we're still going to make it to the Super Bowl." I'm upset about that. But yeah, we haven't made it. We haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years. We get it.
Hi, I'm Vicala, and I represent Cowboys Anonymous. Now, how long that lasts, we don't know. Anyway,
it'll last at least another year. Staying
with the East divisions, we already ripped apart the Jets because we don't know who's going to play quarterback for them. We can't send Mac Jones to him. He's already in Jacksonville, dying on the vine because of Trevor Lawrence.
We already done shredded New England because of Robert Kraft.
Mm-hmm.
How much you want to bet Jacoby Brissett gets the ball quicker than Nathan Rourke?
3-1 odds.
4-1.
Oh.
It's 2-1. Screw that. 2-1.
Yeah,
2-1.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. The Dolphins have a quarterback problem with Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now,
he's got scrambled eggs.
I love you, Tua, but your health is at risk.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like no one is saying that Tua can't play, but just because of his health.
Yeah, the boys got
people are
scrambled
worried
eggs for eggs now.
People are worried.
Mm-hmm. And
unfortunately, one more big shot's probably going to keep him out for good.
Mm-hmm.
More like bread pudding. Is Tua's brains at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And again, not saying that he's stupid or anything, but just this is nothing to play with.
No, he's not.
We've seen the dangers of CTE, not just to the players, but to other people.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen people become dangerous to themselves and others just because the CTE becomes so bad.
Junior Seau, anyone?
Exactly.
Chris Benoit, anyone?
Yep. To the Philadelphia Eagles, since we're talking East divisions.
Okay.
After they collapsed this past year and they fell
hard.
Yes.
Hard times to the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Thank you. Love that salute. First of all, they signed Saquon Barkley, who can't stay healthy.
No.
So I would think the position of need for them would be running back.
Yeah.
Because you have to have a stable, solid, what's the term I use often, gentlemen? Bell cow running back.
Bell cow, consistent. That's another word to use.
And I'm sorry to hate to disappoint Eagle fans, but Saquon Barkley ain't him.
I mean, and they grossly misused DeAndre Swift to the point where now he's a Chicago Bear.
And he's going to get even more grossly misused. We'll talk Central tomorrow. Central divisions tomorrow. But wouldn't you think that running back would be the position of need for Philadelphia?
Easily.
Just to have backup for Saquon Barkley?
And to take some of the pressure off of Jalen Hurts. So he doesn't have to run all the time.
Thank you. Get out of my head, Victor. Thank you. But I see no lie. Okay.
No.
There is no lie to be found.
You need that. You need extra help. It's one of the reasons why. It's one reason I think Dak has also suffered because there's no consistent running back for him. I mean, Zeke.
Even when he had a running back, a running back, Dak screwed up.
Not only that, but again, like I said, a lot of players were not.
You want to talk about misuse? Thank you for saying that, Victor. You want to talk about gross misuse? Ezekiel Elliott.
I was just going to go there. Him and Tony. And Tony wasn't that great anyway.
Tony Pollard is not a feature running back. Tony Pollard is a kick returner.
Exactly.
Who got shoved into the feature running back position because Ezekiel Elliott walked.
Well, the Dallas Cowboys let him walk. They put up a fight.
Yeah, and New England picked him up, and we couldn't do much with him.
And also look at the Giants. The Giants also need some help in the running game too.
Badly. Now that they've lost Saquon Barkley.
They need mass.
Who's going to want to play in New York?
Great question.
That's a good question.
Shane, do some fishing for me. Look up the top 5 running backs in the draft this year. I'll do some fishing over here myself.
Give me a split second.
Now let's take a look at this. Running back prospects, because there are 2 teams, 3 now in the East of hell. All 4 could use some running back help.
All right, I got him.
Trey Benson out of Florida State is top ranked. Will the Thrill Shipley out of Clemson is ranked number 2. Blake Corum is ranked number 3, and that's an incorrect ranking.
He should be higher.
1. Blake Corum should be 1. Blake Corum should be number 1. And then, a familiar name to me, Frank Gore Jr. out of Southern Mississippi. Here's a greedy pick. What if Frank Gore Jr. somehow lands with San Francisco, which is where Frank Gore Sr. spent the bulk of his years?
I was going to say that. That'd be a cruel irony for him to go back to where his father played and possibly do damage there. Not to mention, you're also going to give some support to CMC.
Yep. When we talk West, I will highlight that's a position of need for San Francisco as running back. I mean, they have CMC, of course, who should have been the most valuable player.
But where's the depth?
There is none.
That's the thing.
Elijah Mitchell is their backup running back, but they need a couple more.
Yeah, because
let's stay in the East. 5th ranked running back is Jalen Wright out of Tennessee.
Okay.
And I'm thinking Blake Corum may go to Philadelphia.
That would be intriguing.
That would be.
And they need to listen. Blake Corum is a running back. Use him. To whomever drafts Blake Corum, Blake Corum should be the number 1 running back in this class.
Yeah, should be.
He should be the number 1 running back in this class. First of all, who the hell is Will Shipley?
No clue.
Who? A versatile player with the ability to contribute at the next level as a runner, pass catcher, and returner. Okay, prove it. Because I sure as hell didn't see it in his days at Clemson. I sure as hell didn't see it. The number 1 running back in this class, to me, is Blake Corum.
Right.
But you know why he's 3rd on this class? He's 5'7" and 205 pounds. He's not 6'1" or 6'3" or
stout.
Or
he's a
like
stout runner.
He's beefy.
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah, he's gonna be kind of like that power runner. That he's not overly tall, so it's not a really big stride, but you're not gonna be able to stop him. You're gonna put the entire line with a gap shoot, and he's still probably gonna bulldoze you.
Which is why I think he's perfect in Philadelphia.
You know those. Okay, Vic, I'm going to make all of us sound old for a minute. You know those ramp trucks that they had on Grand Theft Auto?
Yes.
Yep.
He's going to be one. He's going to be one of those. You're not going to stop him.
Yep.
You're not even going to contain him either. 6 through 10 in the running back class goes Ray Davis out of Kentucky, Bucky Irving out of Oregon, and watch Irving climb up the charts.
Yeah,
that wouldn't surprise me.
Watch Bucky Irving climb up the charts. Tyrone Tracy out of Purdue, Jonathan Brooks out of Texas, and Braylon Allen out of Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Bucky Irving, Jonathan Brooks, simply because he's from Texas,
right,
and Braylon Allen all could shoot up the charts really quick.
That wouldn't surprise me any.
And if the Giants are now in the market for a running back, I say they go get Jonathan Brooks out of Texas.
Yeah,
because at the top of this chart, the only one I trust in the top, the only two that I trust in the top 5 are Blake Corum and Frank Gore Jr.
Right.
Those are the only ones I trust. The other ones, prove it. Prove it. Just prove it. I mean, as much as I want to see the NFL Combine, I take it with a grain of salt because they're running without equipment.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, how are they gonna prove it? Either through because their college career is done.
Mm-hmm.
Once they apply for the draft, their college career is done. So all you have is that body work from them. So they can't prove it unless a team gives them a chance, and then they go into the preseason and later on the regular season. We won't know anything outside of that.
And they do what the Carolina Panthers did with Christian McCaffrey, which is give him the ball right away.
Exactly.
And subsequently, you do what San Francisco did right away. But the difference with what Carolina did with McCaffrey and what San Francisco did with McCaffrey, they gave him a pass catching package.
Well, not only that, it seems like San Francisco gave him the tools to succeed and set him up for success, whereas Carolina set him up for failure and injury.
Yeah, absolutely.
True.
Next 5 go Marshawn Lloyd out of USC, Jace McClellan out of Alabama, Rasheen Ali out of Marshall. There you go. Keelan Robinson out of Texas, and Cody Schrader out of Missouri. If I look for one of these to climb up the charts, it would be Cody Schrader out of Missouri.
Okay.
Simply because of the SEC pedigree and AP first team All-American. Because when these players get evaluated, they look at their achievements first before they look at what they can do at the combine, and they think about what they can do to offer to their team.
Right.
It'll be interesting to see who actually ends up ending up for Philadelphia, because they're going to need somebody to back up,
Jalen.
Saquon. Yeah, and Jalen's going to need a lot of help.
And Saquon.
And Saquon, because Saquon can't stay healthy.
And that's not a job. Backing up Jalen is not a job I would just entrust to Saquon. I would trust it to him and maybe 1 or 2 other running backs.
Saquon can't stay healthy. That's the only knock I have against him. Saquon Barkley cannot stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen it the last 4 years.
Yeah.
We've seen it the last 4 years.
Kind of like that AD situation, too. He's a lot like AD in a way.
Don't get me started on AD. Oh, hell. Victor, I hate you for this, but I love you at the same time.
Why is it?
I'm going completely off the board. Have a seat, Anthony.
I did not expect it to go here.
Back to the draft in a minute. Anthony Davis. You suck. You can't stay healthy for the life of you. You can't figure out if you want to be a post player or a jump shooter, in which case you being a jump shooter sucks all kinds of balls.
Yep.
Agreed.
Not wrong.
You don't have the power to be a post player like you did in New Orleans. Why? LB.
Oh, no.
J.
Oh, no.
This is turning into a broad sexual moment.
Not yet, it won't. When you decide, AD, to quit being Joel Embiid and gold and purple and actually use your post game, then maybe, just maybe, the Lakers will get somewhere. Until then, if I were you, AD, I'd run like hell. I'd go up to Jeannie Buss and tell her, let me out of here. And I'll say something I said 3 years ago. Anthony Davis, you should have gone home.
Yeah.
You'd have been more beneficial to the Chicago Bulls than you would have been to the Lakers. Because they already cheated you out of one finals MVP. Who's to say they won't do it again? If they ever get that far. And that's a big if. Now, beat it. Okay. I had to get that off my chest.
Understandable. Understandable.
Wow.
Back to the draft.
Oh,
okay. The Jets are set and running back with Brees Lightning, a.k.a. Brees Hall.
Yes.
Yep.
The Dolphins are set with Raheem Mostert, and I'd like to think he'll stay healthy.
Okay.
The Bills are set with James Cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Exactly. Which leaves one team in the East that ain't got a backfield.
In the AFC East.
In the AFC East. And unfortunately, that team is the New England Patriots.
Yeah, because we know we need a whole lot of help.
You need an offense.
You're not wrong.
You need an offense and you need an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, you're not wrong. We know Gerard Mayo is going to focus on defense more than anything.
Okay, Shane, you're going to punch me for this, but you know who should have been the coach of the Patriots?
Bill Belichick?
Teddy Bruschi.
I could see that.
Teddy Bruschi. He would have kept that dream alive. Now, I love you, Gerard Mayo, but can you honestly look me in the eye and tell me he's the guy to run that team?
He's not.
Hell no.
Nope.
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
That's like telling Adam Gase to run the Kansas Jayhawks.
That's like telling Mike McCarthy to run a successful offense. We know it's not happening.
And he's had 2 shots at it.
I would say more than 2.
Okay, unfortunately for us, when it comes to New England for the running backs, and we're going to need a whole lot of help. Ramondre Stevenson is listed right now, and that's questionable at best for him. After that, Antonio Gibson. I'm sorry, who? Kevin Harris.
Who?
My point exactly. And Jermichael Hasty.
What?
Exactly.
What?
We need help. We need help.
Jermichael Hasty. So you got 2 former 49ers in the club, and Antonio Gibson and Jermichael Hasty, and they are in an offense where they are not going to see the field. At least with San Francisco, they got some rotation time.
That's true too.
So yeah.
And then you are trusting Ramondre freaking Stevenson. What is wrong with this picture?
A lot.
What's even worse is I'm looking at this right now, the projected depth charts. You're not going to like who's starting quarterback.
Oh, no.
Talk.
Brissett. You want to know where they have Rourke?
3. Mayo.
You idiot.
Who the made this up?
Mayo.
ESPN.
One of the worst mixes, Kraft and Mayo.
Jesus.
Because Kraft must have his thumb.
So they
on
have
the pulse of
Rourke
the entire
listed.
thing.
Okay, so their quarterback room goes Brissett, Zappy, and then Rourke.
Yep.
Excuse me.
So I realized that I think, even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it, like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, and all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating, high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university, where everyone graduates magna cum stupid.
Not
Find the lie.
There's no lie found. There's no lie to be found at all.
Find the lie.
It's one of the single stupidest decisions that I've ever heard coming out of New England.
They're gonna start Jacoby.
They're gonna stick to their guns, though they know that the answer is right in front of their face.
It's Nathan Rourke.
Yes.
Give the kid a chance, will you? That's why he came from the CFL to the NFL. To get a chance.
But you know what? That's probably why they're not giving him a chance, because he came from the CFL. There's always this really weird stigma about players coming from the CFL.
But still,
you're not wrong.
Like they're just not really good enough to be NFL. That's why they had to choose the lesser corporation of the CFL, which is not true. We know that, but that's how a lot of these NFL teams look. They look as if there's like like they're lepers.
Yep.
No lie to be found there.
And it's a really embarrassing and disgusting way to look at it.
It is.
Because everybody's got to start somewhere. Those guys just had to start at the CFL. And Nathan Rourke is good. That's the thing. Like we know he's good.
Nathan Rourke is awesome. Nathan Rourke had me watching the CFL the entire season just to see what he'd do in that Lions uniform.
Hey, but guess who we're talking about though? Talking about Kraft. Guess what I'm talking about? Gerard Mayo.
Excuse me.
So I realized that I think, even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it, like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, and all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating, high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university, where everyone graduates magna cum stupid.
Not wrong. Definitely not wrong.
No.
I need a break.
Yeah.
That's our breakdown of the East divisions. Thanks to DROID for joining us. Ryan McCarthy will join us tomorrow. And we're going to end this on a good note. I hope. Back in a few.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus, smarter than energy.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right. So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family on $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
And we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business. Also, just make some awesome friends.
Alicia.
You can't hold somebody to that standard if you haven't voiced what you want and what you're needing from that.
Mika.
If you're not communicating expectations, you're waiting for your feelings to be hurt.
Nicole.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want to take the time out to be alone and to get themselves together.
Ivan.
You got to be willing to work through stuff. And from the jump street y'all done had problems, maybe you don't need to be working through those.
BS3 Network proudly presents Queen 3 and King podcast. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light-optimizing lenses that block blue rays, so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast.
So Snowman's been asked, who's the face of the NBA? The face of the NBA has been residing in the Bay since he got here. And his name is Wardell Stephen Curry, the only unanimous MVP in NBA history. Take that.
Oh, yeah!
Welcome back to Snowman in the Morning.
Down the stretch we come. Oh, this has been a crazy beginning to this week, but I love it. Thank you, Droid, for popping on with us today. He'll pop on with us tomorrow to talk some more NHL. And some of the comments that he's thrown in the chat has just had us in a frenzy.
Yes.
Yep. Especially about oh boy.
We know.
No. I mean, the way he picked on Shane so badly about the Bruins.
That was rude.
Can we move on, please?
No. Come on, Shane. How long have you known me?
I do got to give a shout out though to JJ. I got a chance to watch his call of the Phillies versus Sox game, and he did a masterful job.
He did.
Apparently
Droid's
going to have to be later.
He's very good.
Droid's got to be later in the week. He's got classes back up tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So later in the week we'll get him back. Tomorrow we will headline the North Divisions. How bad will Caleb Williams suck with the Chicago Bears?
Way too much.
Wow. We don't know what his line's going to be before you can say how he's going to suck. We don't even know his line's going to be yet.
I'll repeat my question. How bad will Caleb Williams suck?
We'll see.
In the NFL. His
see.
best days were at Oklahoma.
Even those weren't that good.
No. He had one good, you know what got him on the map? One good game, and he had to replace a quarterback to play that. That, of course, was against Texas 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Find the lie.
Nope, none found.
Like I said, we're going to see what his line's going to be before we can even put any of the onus on him. Same thing we had to give for Justin Fields.
No, you don't.
Who is going to be in Pittsburgh.
Well, that's the end of Justin Fields' career.
More or less the end of Mike Tomlin's career.
I mean, look, Justin Fields' career ended before it even got started.
What's that? More likely the end of Mike Tomlin's career.
I mean, I knew
they'll keep Tomlin before they keep Fields.
I don't know. It's they've been trying to give every reason to kick him out, but he keeps getting winning seasons in spite of everything.
Yeah, watch him end up actually having a winning season with these two jokers.
Exactly. That's what frightens me.
And I hope they don't. I hope they don't.
We'll see.
I really hope they don't. Okay. Quick recap. We started with the NBA, got all through the NFL, had a couple baseball stories. Let's see. The Celtics demolished the Heat in game 1. Game 2 is Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Cavaliers and the Magic. Who cares? Off to the NBA Cup with both of them.
Agreed.
Bucks and Pacers. Milwaukee leads 1-0 minus Giannis. They're going to need Giannis when they go to Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to need Giannis when they go to Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Game 2 of Nuggets and Lakers tonight in the Mile High City. And I don't feel sorry for the Lakers.
No.
They're going to get spanked. They're going to get smacked. And they're going to get smoked.
They'll be humble. The curse of the Iron Sheik.
Forget I don't think the Lakers have the ability to be humble. And there's one reason why.
LeBron.
Yep.
Because yes, LeBron.
It is you.
It is you.
Wait just a minute. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's up here. Okay. Victor, take it.
Because yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It is you now. It forever will be you. Forever and ever. And the church said, Amen.
Matter of fact,
this moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KANG. Real LJPM. Now approve all this.
Now, I owe y'all an explanation of what I opened the show with.
That's true.
When I said, is that a lion over there doing the Macarena? That's for my son, Dakota, because Dakota paid me a visit last week. And he was talking about how hard it was for him to fall asleep. And he, like me, a lot of caffeine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just when you get to the point where you're about to fall asleep, your body rebels against you and go, nope, you got things to do. Damn,
or you got things to think about.
And for some reason, his brain went left, just like mine does on occasion.
On occasion, my ass, more like all the time.
Shut up. That's for my wife. That's for my wife to say, not you. And she does say it often. Y'all know that.
Right.
So on the occasion my son's brain goes left, and just about when he's about to fall asleep, he has these weird dreams, and one of the dreams he had was, is that a lion over there doing the Macarena? He said that, and I fell out laughing. Then he backed it up with 1 Macarena, 2 Macarena, 3 Macarena, and I fall out again.
Right.
Then he actually sang the song, and I kicked him out of my house.
Hey, Macarena.
And of course, I'm singing it all weekend.
Hey,
get out.
So what does Dakota do? He shoots me a message of, is that a lion doing the Macarena? And I'm crying. I'm crying from laughter.
I know you are.
Oh God.
You're like, shut up.
He's crazy. And I took pictures with him, and he's like I'm sitting in my wheelchair, and he's like ducking down and hiding, so all you can see is his glasses.
Right.
I sent that to my wife, and she said, did Dakota come over? Yes.
Yes.
Every time that kid comes over, we wind up laughing about something crazy. And every time my wife says, I swear he'd be yours naturally if you didn't meet him just a few years ago, I'm like, he feels like my son.
Right.
I love you, Dakota, very much. I love all my kids and my grandkids, and we got to go. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. And Joel Embiid, you're getting your ass kicked tonight. See you later.
No, get out of here with this. No.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved?
No one is calling you. Shut up.
Get out of here.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me.